Here's the fifth, the former amateur French champion at lightweight, in the white trunks with the blue and red trim of his home nation. He may be in front. He's certainly making life difficult for Oldham's Gary Hibbert, who cannot afford a loss. That would be a disaster at the beginning of 2001 after his trouble in the last couple of years. The undefeated Central Area lightweight champion with work to do here.
Two decent left hooks from Hibbert there, just getting a bit closer. And that's better, but he needs to do more.
He's backpedaling around the ring. He wasn't doing that in the first couple of rounds. He's allowed Benoni to grow in confidence.
Yes, he has. His work rate hasn't been that good, just been too reserved and stood off too much and really couldn't afford to do it in a fight like this.
Doubles up on the left side there, Hibbert.
There's a nice three-punch combination going in from Hibbert there.
The pattern of the fight has changed. Benoni holding the middle. Hibbert allowing himself to be forced back. Wild left hook follows from this pretty rugged Frenchman.
Well, this is where Hibbert needs to show how much he wants it, and you know, he's got the boxing skills. Has he got the grit and determination?
He's got the hand speed, Benoni. If he had the power, this could have been a different story.
Yes, he could have been, but it was Hibbert getting off with a nice combination, putting the pressure on Benoni now.
Benoni just backing off. He was underneath one of the ropes. Looks to his corner. First distress signal, maybe. Just trying to work inside. Jab from Hibbert. A good right uppercut. Benoni goes in after the bell. Final round of an interesting lightweight battle here. Is it on this? Or has Gary Hibbert from Oldham done just enough? On Glenn's card, he's a round up. Unofficial, of course. He wants to make sure in this session.
Yes, he will. The rounds have all been pretty close. And yeah, I just given on a few nicer shots, not a great deal in the last round. So this fight, I would say, is still pretty poised. And Hibbert needs to make sure, but he can't be that confident.
10 out of 10. He will not want a blemish now, Gary Hibbert. There's that hand speed of Benoni. And the lack of head movement from Hibbert. He's got strength, Gary Hibbert. Never been down. He's never looked in any real danger here.
Has in this fight looked a bit cautious, looked as if, you know, he needs not to think about the punches, he needs to throw them.
I think they've got to get him regularly working, haven't they?
Well, it's important any fighter to be busy. That's where your timing, you know, that's where your speed, everything comes from that, just being busy, and also your confidence. Long layoffs, you know, mean you've got to start all over again with your confidence.
Carpet fitter by trade, Hibbert. But he wants to be a successful boxer. jab, Benoni, as he has been through much of this. Never really damaged Hibbert. Two big knockout wins on his record, and one through a cut. No real power there. And Hibbert smiles. Do you think he thinks it's under control?
No, I don't think he'd be that sure. I think he feels he's slightly doing a bit more, but I don't think he's certainly oozing confidence.
It was a decent left hook that went in from Hibbert, the slightly classier of the two, which may be just enough to seal him this win.
Yeah, just looks to have the better boxing ability, and his skills and counter punches probably just got him through this fight. But I think he really needs to show a bit more commitment and a bit more devil in the future.
Good left hook to the body. He puts his hand up and he's lost it, Gary Hibbert. And Franck Benoni has caused an upset here at Bowlers. The first defeat for 25-year-old Gary Hibbert from Oldham. Well, he looks bemused. You had Hibbert winning.
Yep, I had Hibbert the last couple of rounds, just giving him the fight by that. I didn't think Benoni had done enough to win. I thought he could have pulled it close there. That's how I go 58-56. Could have been a little bit close, maybe 1 point to Hibbert, but on my card, I thought the last two rounds were enough for Hibbert to pull out a decent winner.
Because I think Hibbert may have deserved certainly a share of it, if not, well, he can't believe it, but that's a terrible night for Gary Hibbert. On the computer there, the success rate over double for the Oldham fighter. And what a terrible start to 2001.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, referee Tony Green has scored the contest. For Hibbert, 57 points. For Benoni, 58 points. Your winner from France, Franck Benoni. And show your appreciation for a very game boxer, as always, Gary Hibbert.